Welcome to this episode of Film Review. I am Anthony.
I'm Geddy.
Today we're going to be reviewing the film 1917, a masterpiece. 1917 is a brand new film which takes place in World War I.
Guess what year?
1917. It was directed by Sam Mendes and stars some newcomers in the acting scene.
And some of the actors are already known. We've seen the main actor Dean Charles Chapman in Game of Thrones, and Richard Madden also in Game of Thrones as Robb Stark, and George Mackay, and
Of course.
we all know Benedict Cumberland. What's his name?
Benadryl, Gabbage Patch.
Yeah, that's his name. And other actors like Mark Strong. No, there are some well-known actors, but not big Hollywood stars, you know.
Which was very interesting, very humbling, and quite fresh to the eye. Now, what is 1917 about? In 1917, just after the Battle of the Somme in 1916, the Germans retired to the Hindenburg Line in Operation Albrecht, and this was orchestrated by General Ludendorff. So the premise is the Germans wanted to retire to a previous trench line, which is a bit weird because usually in war you want to advance. What happened is when they went back, they were afraid of the Allies bombing them, so they destroyed their own trenches and they wanted to trap the Allies. What they did was, after destroying the trenches, they led the Allies into that trench in hopes of destroying them. The film is about two men who want to send a message to that line to stop them from going over the top and getting caught in that massacre.
Thank you for the history class, Anthony. So basically the whole story is just they want to deliver a message from point A to point B. That's it. The whole story happens between the 2 points, and Anthony just gave you the background behind this battle. The director Sam Mendes said that it's his passion project. He's been planning this for years, and he's passionate about it. It's not like he was convinced to do it. It's not like he read the script and liked it and he decided to do it. And it was one of his projects that he wanted to make for a long time, just for the passion of doing long things. And Sam Mendes, if you don't know, he's the director of American Beauty and Skyfall, James Bond, and also Jarhead, and lots of other movies.
The film was inspired by his grandfather, who in the 90s told him about the story. He told him this story that happened when he was serving in the military.
Overall, what do you think without giving spoilers?
Okay, let's talk about the image first. The image, as we said, it looks as though it was shot, it was a one-take kind of thing. Very interesting for a war film. Usually in war films you have these very fast intercutting sequences, you have action shots, shaky cameras. No, this was a very smooth camera. It was following the actors, and at the same time it shows you one thing at a time. You don't have a shot and reverse shot, which really works on the spectator's psychology, especially with your gaze. Usually when you're looking somewhere, you want to know what's happening on the other side, especially when the actor's field of view is opposite to the camera. That's one interesting thing. The other interesting thing is the lack of artificial light. It was mostly shot during the day, based on sunlight, clouds, and weather. They had to study weather conditions a whole lot.
This movie is what I call eyegasm. I was sitting in the cinema, like, not sitting properly. I was so fucking immersed in the film. I was every 2 minutes I looked at you and like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? This is so good. The shots are amazing, and everything is shot on location. They never used any green screen, any special effects. All on location. Everything you see is actually happening.
Let's talk about the sound design.
The sound design is flawless. It's beautiful.
If the image was eyegasm, this was eargasm.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
The gunshots are very realistic. They fill the room. The explosions
actually felt like explosions.
Yes.
I almost shat my pants when something happened in the trenches. If you
Yes,
remember.
yes.
Holy shit! I jumped off my seat.
Sound designer,
Yeah.
you did an amazing job.
And boom operator too, because I know the struggle. I know what he's been through.
We all do. All us boom operators know exactly what this guy was. And you actually see him in the making of the film. If anything, we're going to link it in the description below.
You should
Uh,
watch it. Definitely should watch it.
From No Film School, Hi No Film School. No, we're not sponsored by No Film School, but
You wish.
yeah. Acting. Let's talk about the acting.
Yeah.
So realistic, so humble. They're not actors. They went through a war.
Yeah.
These people, you can see the makeup really brought out their eyes. They look tired. You're putting humans through hell, and these humans look like they went through hell.
Yeah, I'm sure they went through hell while filming this film because it's something hard. It's not easy to make such a film. So I can imagine the struggle they went into to film and the rehearsals. It's exhausting. So for them to be able to be actors in such a film, so that's
Kudos to them. They did an amazing job. They made us feel. They made us feel for them. They made us empathize with them.
I've heard people talk about Dunkirk that it made them feel like the actual battle, but I've seen Dunkirk. It's a good film, but I think this film is much better.
This film is way better than
Sorry,
Dunkirk.
Christopher Nolan.
Sorry, fans of Christopher Nolan and people who said Dunkirk is the best war film. No.
The sound in Dunkirk is amazing.
Yes. But there's just this element that 1917 had and smashed Dunkirk.
You just going through a battle. That's
Yeah.
it.
Now you might say, yes, it's different wars, it's different circumstances. In Dunkirk, it wasn't actually the battle; it was the soldiers being evacuated from Dunkirk. So you wouldn't really expect much, and they did really well with the Luftwaffe in that film.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It didn't
I felt more immersed in 1917.
exactly. It didn't catch me as much as 1917. Same as Saving Private Ryan. Saving Private Ryan just slapped me in the face the first time I watched it.
Yeah.
It had the same effect, if not a bit better.
Is there anything you didn't like in 1917?
No.
I think you're gonna punch me, but there's something that I didn't like the movie that made me think that it's not perfect. Okay? The story is boring. I'm tired of World War films. The US, Hollywood has made a lot of World War movies, and I'm tired of the subject. I need something more fresh. This movie is a masterpiece because of the shots, because of the acting, because of the sound, but not because. By the way, Roger Deakins, the cinematographer, we didn't mention. Oh my god, what a fucking genius. But as I was saying, the story it's not interesting. Like, it's just a normal story. Like, I'm sure more interesting stuff happened in World War One, right? So I like the movie to be perfect. I like the story with the dialogue and the acting and everything. The story didn't. I don't know.
Well, can't argue with you.
If I want to give it a score, I would have given it a perfect score if the story was more interesting. I think that's the only issue.
I don't know. As a World War nerd myself, I would say no. I can't get enough of war films. I just love war films.
I'd watch 1917 again, by the way.
I'd watch it 5 times again.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It's fucking awesome. A lot of swear words coming from me. Yeah. But there's just that one flaw that I think is very important to be in a film, the story, and it didn't satisfy me that much. But everything else is flawless. So, if you want to give it a score over 10, how much would you give it?
12.
Come on.
No,
10.
serious.
10.
10. I would give it. This is one of my top favorite films now. After I watched,
Would you put it in the top 5?
No.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of favorite films.
Lots of tens on your list.
Yes,
Okay.
many tens.
I'm
And
gonna,
I'm usually the picky guy.
don't dislike this video. Don't unsubscribe. I'm gonna give it 8 out of 10. Yeah, I think there are more perfect movies, but it wasn't. I'm a bit harsher. I don't know.
No, everybody's entitled to an opinion.
I may give it 9 one day. Maybe go on after rewatching it. But for now, it's an 8.
So 10 and 8. He's fine. Anyways, we hope you liked this video. Please.
Hope the history lesson wasn't boring.
I'm a boring person.
No, you're not, Anthony. Please press like button to raise his confidence
And maybe grow some hair a bit.
Yeah, we
right
need
here.
with every like button, a hair
A single
grows.
hair comes out.
Yes.
So
we want to bring hair on Anthony's head.
let's get this to at least 100,000 so that I can fill up this small
Yes.
patch right here.
Yes.
What are we doing? Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, please. Give us
Yeah.
all the clout.
Even comment, tell us your opinion. Press the links in the description. Follow us on social media. It's either the channel or our personal page, our personal social media accounts. And yeah, interact with us. Comment, share it with your friends, and yeah, whatever. Sorry for making this video longer than it should be.
Meh. Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.